that after 18 hours of flying, we're finally here. On Tuesday, I flew from Minneapolis to Chicago, and then yesterday, Chicago to Hong Kong, which is about 16 hours, and then from Hong Kong to Manila. So we're finally here. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be a little bit worse with the jet lag, but I feel like I didn't really sleep on the flight that much, so I treated that as like one long night, and then I got back to the accommodation and then just like fell asleep. So I'm feeling fine today, to be honest. We're here, I can't believe it. And we flew Cathay Pacific, and my mom and I actually got upgraded to premium economy, which honestly was so nice for that long of a flight. Like, it felt like very chill. But I honestly didn't get that much knitting done. I thought I was gonna get so much knitting done. I was like, oh, I have 16 hours to knit, but I just pretty much only binded this off and then knit a little bit of the collar. I had the guilt of turning on the overhead light while everyone was sleeping, so I didn't really get that much done, but we actually didn't really plan that much yet. Like, we thought we would kind of just plan once we get here, so we are just staying in Manila like for a few nights, like maybe 2 or 3 nights, but we're in this really cute little apartment Airbnb type of thing. Also, this is all I packed for 3 months. I got my backpack, and I also have all my work stuff, so we are very limited on space here, but just traveling with a backpack is so much easier, so I thought I would challenge myself a little bit. And also I want to shop, so I didn't really bring that much clothes. Like, it was a little bit hard to come to terms with the amount of clothes that I was bringing, but I'm already wanting to shop a lot. I went to Uniqlo. I already bought a pair of shorts, and then I also bought some pants too. These pants, these are really nice and they dry super fast. So I'm already doing some laundry after only being gone for 3 days. Let me show you this apartment. It's so nice. We have the bed, window, Elliot's bags, my stuff, and then we have the kitchen. There's also a laundry room, so this is where I'm doing my laundry already. Fridge, table, living room. This is where my mom is sleeping. The view is actually really cool because a lot of the tops of the buildings have fun stuff on it. Like, this has like a whole garden, and then just like murals and stuff. And then we have the bathroom. Like I said, we didn't really plan that much, but I think we'll be doing more like beachy island stuff in a couple days. But for now, we're just gonna kind of get acclimated, get some stuff to eat, and yeah. To take a quick break to thank the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one website building platform to help you build the website of your dreams. With their flexible drag and drop technology, anyone can build a website without any coding experience. They have so many award-winning templates to choose from to fit your unique needs, whether you want something professional, playful, or abstract. I use my Squarespace site to sell my yarn and patterns, but also just as an archive for my previous work, FAQ page, and just a general landing page for anything related to my business. Squarespace is such an easy platform to help you get started with selling online. You can list physical and digital products with just the click of a few buttons, and also selling is made simple by using Squarespace payments as a way to manage your payments all in one place. You can also give your customers many options for payments like debit, credit, Klarna, Apple Pay, Afterpay, just to name a few. If you're looking to start a small business or build your online presence with a website, definitely give Squarespace a try. Head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/KateBees for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Do you have all your personal belongings with you before leaving, dear?
We are now in Iloilo, so we spent a few days in Manila and kind of hung out in the city. Now we're gonna do more island stuff, which I'm super excited for. We literally just got into our new Airbnb. It's not really Airbnb, it's more of like an apartment rental thing through booking.com. We literally just got here, but off the bat I noticed like how lush it is here. Like, everything is so green. Also, I think the city has like a lot of fun stuff to do as well, so I think we're gonna grab some stuff to eat. I feel like I am all out of whack. I know I told you guys that I thought I did well on the jet lag, but I've just been like waking up at like 4:30 a.m. My digestion's been kind of out of whack too, so I'm trying to ease into it. I feel like I need just like one really chill day, so I think today I'm gonna chill before we go on all of our excursions and stuff. But yeah, I am very excited to be here, and the weather is beautiful today. Also, we didn't pack like all of our stuff. I pretty much just brought this backpack, and then Elliot brought my backpack because his is like a little bit bigger. We found this like random luggage storage place by the airport in Manila. Anyways, let's go explore. Sorry, I feel like we haven't chatted much, but we've really just been eating and exploring the city. But we're gonna try Jollibee for the first time. I know they have them in the States, but I have never tried it before, so having my first Jollibee experience in the Philippines is gonna be special. And then we're finally gonna do some island stuff. We haven't done any beach ocean things yet, but tomorrow we're doing like a little boat, what do you call it? Island hopping boat tour thing. We're at the Concepcion Island port, waiting for the boat that's gonna take us to these islands. Volcano. We actually had to book a private tour because they don't do the public tour on the weekdays. So I had to book a private tour, so it's just us three on the boat because we aren't gonna be here over the weekend. Our tour guide is taking professional photos of all of us. I've never snorkeled before, so that was an experience. Number 3, Akko Island, I think is what he said. This is island number 4 called Sandbar Beach because it's a super long sandbar. My shoulders are getting cooked, so I have this scarf on because I'm turning red. Good morning from Iloilo. As you can hear, all of the roosters. I did get a little bit cooked yesterday. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little red, especially on my back, because when you're snorkeling, your back is kind of just always exposed to the sun. So my back got very cooked, but it was so much fun. I saw so many cool fish and I really want to go again. After we go back to the city, we're gonna go to the beach again once my mom leaves. Today is our last full day in Iloilo. Yesterday on the island hopping tour, like I said, we had to book a private tour because I didn't do the public tours on the weekdays, which is like we're only here during the week. So it was just me, my mom, and Elliot, and it was really fun. There was actually like a 7-island tour and then the 4-island tour, but with the 7-island tour, like you would only be at each island for like 20 to 30 minutes, which I feel like was a little bit fast paced. So we decided to go with the 4-island tour, which was perfect because we spent like an hour or so at every single place, and we got to like kind of get the feel of each little tiny island a little bit better. Like each one had kind of a feature to it. Like the first one we went snorkeling, the second one we ate lunch, the third one it was more snorkeling and swimming, and then the last one was like this beautiful sandbar. And it's so pretty here. It's funny because growing up, like when my family would talk about the Philippines, like no one really talks about the beaches, which is like the most touristy thing, but I didn't even realize like until later in life how beautiful like the Philippines was. I kind of just didn't really think of like the touristy areas. And my mom has also never been to the beach here, even though she's been back several times since she moved to the States. So it's interesting. I think it's good to have both experiences, which is kind of unique about this trip. I feel like a lot of people just go straight to the islands, but we were kind of getting everything. So tomorrow we're actually going back to Manila because my Lolo is flying in, and then I think the next couple days after that we're going to where he grew up in Batangas, and he's having like kind of a family gathering there. So we're gonna go to that, which I'm super excited for. Sorry, my voice, I just woke up. And then after that, my mom's gonna leave, and then I think Elliot and I are gonna do more like snorkeling, diving, surfing kind of things in one of the islands. We're trying to still decide. We haven't booked anything yet, but I think we're gonna go to Siquijor. The weather has been kind of hit or miss on a lot of the islands right now, which is why Iloilo has been perfect. Like it's been such amazing weather here. We're still kind of trying to decide, which is nice because you can decide on the fly here. You don't have to book everything in advance, at least in our experience. Like it's also not peak season for tourism here. So yeah, that's everything. And also since I've started my travels, I've just been feeling very overstimulated isn't the right word, but just very observant. Like I kind of have to sit and just observe because there's just so much going on, and I have so many thoughts, but I can't like voice them. I just sit and observe. So that's kind of been an interesting thing, and I know I should be writing stuff down in my journal. That is one thing I need to start doing now, is journaling. Being a Asian and also being American, it's an interesting feeling, like coming to the Philippines, wanting to be closer to the culture. In some ways I feel like way closer to my culture on that side, but also at the same time like very far from it. So it's been a really interesting feeling, and a lot of like contemplating my inner thoughts about my identity, I guess, which I'm sure a lot of biracial people have. So if you do have those feelings, you're not alone. It's been very interesting, but overall I'm very glad that I am getting to experience this because it's my first time in the Philippines, and it's also amazing to be here with my mom, and I think it's going to be even better once my Lolo gets here. And yeah, and I'm really glad that Elliot gets to experience all of this as well. So those are my thoughts. It's so beautiful out right now. Getting woken up by the roosters every morning. So this is actually a working loom, but there's only one person that knows how to use it, and they're not here. So we can't see a little demo, but very cool. here. It's so big.
Is that upside down?
Okay, we just got to our next accommodation. We're staying in Makati in Manila. Guys, this room is like smaller than my apartment, believe it or not. If you guys remember my last apartment in Chicago, like this room is so funny. It's like a bed and then the bathroom is just right here in the middle. Interesting. But we're gonna go out to eat once again. All we've been doing is eating. I'm gonna look for a good restaurant. I think this is like kind of a foodie area from what I've heard. I just keep seeing a lot of different restaurant recommendations, so. Good morning. We're going to the Green Hills Mall today in Makati. I think it's like a big mall, but there's a lot of like good replicas of things. I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything, but it'll be interesting to see what they have and like the quality of the items. Not condoning buying fakes, but it's probably where you want to go if you want to do that. We went to this Filipino restaurant last night called Sarsa. So good. I've never had like high-end Filipino food before. It was a little bit more fancy, but like so good, so worth it. Waiting for my laundry to be done. I washed the shirt in the sink yesterday, but I'm slowly starting to feel the like repetitiveness of my outfits, so I'm trying to like push past that. And I finally actually did my hair, my bangs. I've been struggling with my bangs because one, it's so humid, so I just want to like pull it back, so I don't know if I'm gonna regret this, but also I've just been not really caring and not doing my makeup. So, and we actually booked all of our flights for the rest of the trip, like all the flights we plan on taking, which is kind of a relief because I feel like we were putting that off a lot. But so we're going to Sikihor for a few days, which is a flight, and then our flight to Vietnam, and then our flight to China. So you guys will see that type of content in subsequent vlogs. Pastry haul. Banana Nutella, sourdough croissant, almond croissant, and what did you get?
Cream cheese Danish.
Cream cheese Danish. Look at how delicious! It's really good. Pastries always taste better on the street outside of the establishment. We're at the Green Hills Mall. Or the circle ones. I want a pair of these slippers. One.
Yeah.
Pearls. This is really cute.
Not allowed to display.
Oh, but I like the same price.
So cute. Once again, back at Uniqlo, I haven't been able to stop thinking about this jacket. It's so cute. So cute. I can't. I was a consumer today. Not proud of it, but I did buy a lot of stuff. Worried about fitting it all in my backpack, but we're gonna figure it out. First, I got a phone charm. I have a Pachaco bias, so I have never had one of these, but I thought it'd be useful like filming and stuff while I'm out and about. So, and then I got a Philippines hat. I don't have a hat that's like this color, but she's cute. She's cute. And then I also got these like, I think these are called like a dop kit, like this style of bag. But I got these. This one is a cinnamon roll one, and then I got this one from my friend Hannah. And these are so nice for knitting because I can put my needles in here, and I had some other project bags where my needles would like poke through the fabric, but this one is like nice and padded. So this will be a nice project bag, and I don't have to worry about my needles poking through. And then also, more Sanrio, I got packing cube set. So this is like 6 packing cubes, and I have packing cubes, but they're not like great quality. The ones that I ended up buying for this trip, like they just feel really cheap, and these ones actually are pretty good quality. So it comes with a large, medium, and small, and then it also comes with 3 pouches. And then this also a Pachaco little tote bag, and these are nice because they have like the built-in where you can tuck it back in, because like the baggy ones I always lose the little like sleeve it goes into, so it's nice that this one is on there. flag pin, this bracelet, the pearl one, and then also this pearl bracelet. And I just got one of these to put my jewelry in because I've been like throwing my jewelry into my bag and I don't have anywhere to put it, so. Oh, I also got a new screen protector for my phone because mine, I chipped it like literally on the bus in Chicago on the way to the airport to come here, so I got a new one. I also got these glasses, which are kind of interesting, but I really like them. They're supposed to be like an Oakley knockoff, but didn't even notice like the logo. I just kind of like the style of them, so. And then clearly we're wearing the new jacket that I bought. I'm obsessed with it. It was a little bit pricey, but not as much as it would be in the States, but definitely more than I've spent on other things since I've been here. It is so perfect. Like the crop on it is so cute. And I just love the pockets here. And then I also bought a pair of pants. These Uniqlo pants. I've been to Uniqlo 4 times. I thought these were like super lightweight and I feel like they pack up really nicely. The socks that I brought were like super cheap, so I ended up buying a nicer pair of socks from Muji and then also a pair of toe socks. I think that's all, but definitely spent a lot of money today. That's like gonna be probably my big shopping day, but I'm afraid because I haven't even been to Vietnam yet and I know I'll be doing a lot of shopping there too, but it's okay. We're gonna make it work. I'm gonna send a lot of stuff home with my mom, I think, like souvenirs for friends, like stuff that I don't need to be carrying with me because she is gonna check a duffel bag on the way home. And then we ate at this place, this Filipino restaurant called Pamana, which was recommended by one of my Instagram followers. We ate there for lunch and then we didn't realize that it was like a later lunch and then we were meeting some family for dinner, which was another Filipino restaurant. So we ate so much Filipino food today, and even yesterday too, we went out to eat again. It was so much food, but it was really good. Like everything was really good. I need like a break from eating. I want to do more knitting obviously, but I haven't had any time, and like the Philippines isn't really like a destination for yarn, I would say, or maybe I'm just not seeking it out. Maybe I'll look for some yarn stores and stuff, like wool specifically, because it's not cold here. Like it really doesn't get that cold here, so I'm thinking that's maybe why it's lacking a little bit. I've been eating so many of these mamon cakes. We're in Tanawan, Batangas. This is where my Lolo grew up. He's arrived. He's throwing a party with family today, and he ordered a pig.
Very coarse.
Don't use it to wipe your butt.
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
This one also, sir. I will put this.
Going to where Lolo's house used to be. Not there anymore though.
Sure, my dad.
There's a lot of baby okra.
Coconut as well.
Coconut and sugar cane.
Espiritu Santo.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not as adventurous.
Mango steam.
What's that, Lola?
It should have been a big one.
They gave us a little shot glass. Cheers.
You don't want any more of the...
This is where there's cheese in every dessert. We're on a tour. We're going to the volcano, but they're stopping at all these little markets. We just went to a fruit market. It's cloudy, so you can't actually see the volcano, but it's gorgeous. It's also a lot cooler up here since we gained so much elevation. Lucky!
Not to run away.